Now, from the KSN Storm Center, your local weather authority, this is your forecast first.
Good morning, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us. A beautiful sunrise to kickstart our Thursday morning. We're still under these mostly clear skies, and our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar isn't tracking anything. We are going to remain dry yet again today with hot and humid conditions. This afternoon, we will be reaching back into the low 90s with heat index values in the low 100s. We do have a cool down on the way and more rain chances. Details in my full forecast. KSN Local News Today continues now.
Now in high definition, local, part of your community. This is KSN Local News Today.
Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us on this Thursday, June 25th. I'm Eric Crosswhite. Maintenance crews are starting another round of work on Main Street in Joplin. This is part of the disaster recovery project, which is aimed at resurfacing Main Street from 15th to 32nd Street. Progress on the project has been delayed due to wet weather. Construction crews are working a couple blocks at a time and are currently working on 22nd to 24th. Joplin Public Works officials say traffic will be funneled into a two-lane system on either northbound or southbound sides of Main Street.
We'll try to minimize the impact on the traveling public and be out early enough to get the traffic control set up so that it's not a heavy impact on the morning and evening commutes.
Heatherly says the current section will be completed in 2 to 3 weeks. Right now they're working their way northward towards 15th Street, then they'll work southward to 32nd. The Southwest Missouri Democrats hold a town hall meeting in Joplin expressing the need for Governor Nixon's veto on the Right to Work bill to stand. The event was called Let the Veto Stand on Right to Work for Less. House Bill 116, known as Right to Work, allows workers to opt out of joining labor unions. Opponents of the bill say Right to Work states have seen a reduction of more than $1,500 in average annual salary for the middle class. The chair of the 7th Congressional Democratic District says this bill ignores public opinion, and this meeting allows people to voice their opinion.
We want to express to those legislators that the members of their districts are willing to come together in a forum like a town hall and are willing to sign petitions and are willing to express to them that we do not want Governor Nixon's veto overturned.
The top 8 of 10 states that have the highest amount of welfare recipients, right to work states. Why is that? Because the wages and their way of living has been diminished by right to work.
The Missouri Assembly veto session is scheduled to begin on September 16th. Developing overnight, the CDC is calling lack of sleep a public health epidemic, and most sleep experts say all our digital devices we're taking into the bedroom are taking a toll on getting a good night's rest.
Here's NBC's Haley Jackson on kicking the habit.
At 10 p.m., bedtime's just beginning for Danny Fulton. Tonight, like every night, he turns to his tablet, then his phone, some TV, and the phone again.
You watch 1 a.m. go, and then 2 a.m. go, and then 3 a.m.
Scrolling and squirming.
I reach for the phone. That can start with a simple work email or a Skype message, and it may end with YouTube videos or a Wikipedia page. You just never know.
After just 4 hours of sleep, Danny's up again for good.
Ended up dozing off about 3 a.m.
He heads to work, functioning, but barely.
I'm addicted to the device at some points.
Why not put it in a drawer or in another room when you go to bed?
I can't break free from it.
Experts say it's no coincidence 95% of us look at some kind of screen within an hour of bedtime, and 85% have trouble falling asleep.
With all the devices that we carry around, hold right next to our face and check our emails or watch movies or whatever, it is delaying what our brain interprets as sunset.
The blue light from those screens send a signal it's still daylight, triggering a surge of energy and blocking the melatonin that makes us sleepy. No wonder, then, that with the device on nearly every nightstand, 1 in 3 people sleeps less than 6 hours a day, raising the risk for diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and depression. Danny knows the risks after a lifetime of struggling to sleep.
I know that long term it has the potential for grave consequences. It's shortening my life.
The solution seems obvious. Get more sleep. But how?
Get the electronics out of the bedroom. The bedroom should be reserved for sleep and sex. That's about it.
Doctors recommend shutting off all your screens an hour before bed. But if that feels impossible, at least use an app to flip the background so it's black with white letters. That'll have less of an effect on your system. And start good habits early.
Meanwhile, boo.
Like the Stevensons. 11-year-old Raphael can only use his phone and play video games downstairs.
We made this a complete electronic-free zone.
The bedroom is for books only.
It really helps me a lot.
It works for kids and adults, so don't just dream of disconnecting. Better sleep for most of us is just a click away. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Lexington, Kentucky.
I know this is something you and I both struggle with
Yes.
because of our hours. That's a difficult thing. Going
Right.
to bed when it's still light outside has always been a struggle for me.
Exactly. We have to have the close-out curtains, the sun goes
Exactly.
out. But, I mean, despite the electronics, obviously that's a big thing. Yes, when I put my phone on, it does wake me up more. But I think the most important thing is honestly what you eat during the day, and if you do any kind of physical activity. If you work out more and you stay up the whole day and you eat right, by the time you go to bed, you will be tired and you will fall asleep. I really believe that.
Sure.
I think that is honestly the cure to it all.
I think the biggest thing with those electronic devices and the point that they were ultimately trying to make is with kids, developing those habits, because it is kids that will affect the most because they love those iPads and their phones, and
Yeah.
they're probably, if you let them go into the bedroom with them at night, they're going to play with them, and
That's right.
and that'll keep them up as well. So.
And we
something
both
about-
talked about how we grew up always with a TV in our bedroom.
And to this day, I still sleep
still
with it
do.
on all
Yeah.
night long. But Hank, however, who didn't grow up with a TV in his bedroom, can't stand having
You can't
a
stand
TV, can't
it.
sleep
and,
with one.
and that makes sense.
It does.
But I don't really have that much problem falling asleep with the TV. I like it.
Yeah, my biggest thing is the sun being out and still trying
I
to go
know.
to bed.
It's the
hard to
sun.
do. Coming up, Carla's gonna have a check on your forecast with weather on the 10s.
We have more rain on the way, all the details, plus the rotten report. Hank is standing by for Throwback Thursday.
Oh, Hank's asleep. No digital devices over there.
Now in high definition, this is KSN Local News Today with Eric Crosswhite and Carla Pasano Weather. We are KSN Local News.
The lightest or nothing. The smartest or nothing. The quietest or nothing. The sleekest, sexiest, baddest, safest, tightest, harshest or nothing. At Mercedes-Benz, we do things one way or we don't do them at all. The 2015 C-Class. The best or nothing. See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for exceptional offers through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services.
When someone loves you, you become somebody. When someone loves you, you become somebody new. So find a place under the sun that knows you're the only one.
The Downstream Casino Resort, where winning and being somebody comes naturally.
Hello, homeowner. John, your Home Pro man. Home Pro's at the Southside Community Church of God in Joplin. Home Pro is highly recommended by a deacon who put his heart and soul in this church. Home Pro's premium building products will minimize the maintenance, improve the appearance, and keep the focus on what the people of this church attend church for. Dave said started on Monday, so we're good to go on Sunday. Dave would be really proud. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Home Pro. See you soon.
Nothing makes a burger better than bacon and barbecue, and nobody builds it better than Brahms. A big third pound of 100% pure beef, 2 slices of pepper jack cheese, hickory smoked bacon, rings of onions and pickles. Then we pour on the rich, thick barbecue sauce. Oh man, a bigger, better built barbecue bacon burger for a limited time at your neighborhood Brahms. Oh yeah.
It's time to celebrate summer.
And the Fletcher Toyota Summer Sales Event starts right now. Lease an all-new 2015 Toyota Camry for as little as $269 a month, and you don't pay one dime out of pocket. Or lease the all-new 2015 Toyota Corolla for as little as $249 a month, and you don't pay one dime out of pocket. The Fletcher Toyota Summer Sales Event is going on now.
The best deals on the best cars in America.
Only at Frank Fletcher Toyota, Joplin.
And now from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with Carla Pasano.
Welcome back. A little bit warmer this morning than opposed to yesterday morning, so a little bit more humid. We're sitting at 77 in Joplin right now, as well as in Grove, and 76 in Pittsburgh. We do have the heat index right now because of that humidity, so it's feeling more like in the low 80s across the area. We're in for yet another very hot and humid day with heat index values later this afternoon in the low 100s yet again, but we do have a cool down on the way because we have a cold front that's going to be entering the area from the northwest and pushing through the southeast. We are going to see some cooler temperatures as we head into our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we also are going to see some rain and possible storms, especially likely in our afternoon hours on our Friday. That's going to leave us for a cooler and drier weekend, but much more comfortable temperatures, not very cold. Our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar not tracking anything right now. I'm going to put our future weather model in motion. We'll see lots of sunshine today, mostly clear skies. That cloud cover looks like it could start to increase later this afternoon and evening. We could see some rain and scattered storms enter the area late tonight, so this is showing around 4 a.m. And then into our Friday morning, we could see some more scattered rain and possible storms. Likely, though, as we head into the 1 o'clock hour, and then after that, we could see some more scattered rain and storms. And some of these storms could produce some heavy rainfall. So there is a flooding concern in some parts, but not to the scale as what we saw before. That's going to leave us by Friday night into our Saturday, and we'll be left with beautiful conditions. Highs today around 93 with that heat index around 101 with breezy southwest winds. Tonight we're going to see lows around 73 degrees, partly cloudy with chance of storms late in the overnight hours. Into tomorrow, a nice cool down, highs around 85 degrees, and then we're seeing a beautiful weekend on Saturday and Sunday, highs in the low 80s with lots of sunshine. So I think that is like a perfect weekend. And then as we start our next work week, our temperatures will start to warm up.
It should be really, really nice.
I'm wondering about that 4th of July forecast.
I know, me too.
Hope that's going to be good weather.
I hope too.
Can only
You gotta
keep our
pray
fingers
to the
crossed.
weather gods.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Okay.
It is Thursday once again,
That
which
is.
means more embarrassing photos for
Throwback Thursday. I don't even know what you guys sent
Mine
in.
today's not very embarrassing.
No, it's cool. Yours is really cool.
Oh,
But
I don't know.
Did we decide on a theme for this week?
We didn't.
Was it like, it was...
Summary maybe.
And next
or
week
just-
we're going to do the 4th of July.
Yes, 4th of
That's
July.
right.
Something.
So look forward to that next week. So these are all kind of random pictures
Yeah.
today that we just kind of pulled out of nowhere. So
Let's see
start
our first one.
popping them up. Hey, there's
Oh,
Hanks.
Hank.
Yeah.
Now, that is in Daytona Beach. The Iron Horse Saloon is very famous, doing our show. But the main thing is, what do you see in that picture?
A giant snake.
It was huge, and the guy come and put it on me.
It's like Britney
While you were
Spears.
singing.
Yeah, I sang a song with it on around my neck.
Look at you did it before Britney did it.
Yep. Way before.
Brittany, who?
Come on, Hank.
Okay.
The famous.
Anyway, that was fun. It was
Yeah.
one of those biker events that I enjoyed for about 18 years singing on that stage.
Wow, that's awesome.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it was
a good
fun.
time.
That's so fun.
Don't miss the snake, though.
Yeah.
I wish I could see you
Goodbye, Snake.
perform.
Oh, well, you never know.
I've got a CD, so you can borrow one sometime.
All right,
They're pretty
we'll
good.
rock
Is
out.
she old enough?
Let's bring up another one. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so every year for around Easter time, we go to Florida.
Yeah.
And so this is my my three siblings, and the girl that's the tallest,
Yeah.
she's a close family friend. But to the right of me, obviously I'm the little blonde.
Little one.
To the right is my older sister Marissa. To the left, look at Mikey in his suspenders. That is adorable. And then behind is my oldest sister Amanda. Yeah, we're just taking our little pictures. And actually that day, right after that picture was taken, my brother stepped on a fire ant hill.
Oh.
It was really bad. I'll never forget that. He was crying so bad. We had to
How old
soak
are
his
you
feet.
there?
Guy
I
in
don't know.
suspenders.
I have no idea.
I'd
You
say
were so
like
little.
3,
4 or
4.
5.
Now,
And I'm clashing. My outfit is really clashing.
that's
if you
all right.
can
When
see.
you're little, you can get away with that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Did you have as much attitude when you were that little as you do now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I love little kids with
I didn't
attitude.
change. You look at videos of me, like at that age in home videos, I'm the exact same person. It's kind of creepy.
You've stayed
I don't know if that's a
strong.
good thing. Oh,
This
look
one
at
obviously
it.
is mine with my mom. I'm not even sure exactly where we're at. It looks sort of
look
like
how
the
cute
siding
you
in
are.
our old house that we had, obviously, when I was little.
Wow.
But so me and my mom, and I think it was during summertime, I have no idea what all was going to look like. They were having a party of some sort, and I'm just hanging out in my blue
That
shirt.
is so cute. You're adorable.
How old do you think you
We're
are
probably
there?
like the same
Probably
age
like
in those pictures.
Yeah, probably like 5 or somewhere in there, maybe a little bit younger. But everybody always says I look like my mom. We have the same eyes.
Yeah.
Did you notice my picture was in color today?
Yes,
was.
I did. I was
It was.
surprised and pleased at the same time.
Oh, thank you
But
very
you
much.
look. But you look. How old is that picture? Because you look the same.
Your beard is a little bit darker.
I'd say it was probably 5 years ago or 6.
Oh, see, that's not too long ago.
You don't change much once you hit the white hair.
Once you get to a certain age.
Those were fun pictures. 4th of July
That was a
next
good
week.
time. 4th of July, we'll show some 4th of July stuff.
I'm looking forward to
You
it.
guys have a good Thursday.
Hey, you
Thanks,
too.
you
We'll see you
too.
tomorrow, Friday.
Thanks for that treat today. It was really good.
Of course.
So good. Up next, Carla's going to have a check on your forecast with weather on the 10s.
But first, let's take a look at gas prices in Joplin. We'll be right back.
Time for Business Showcase again. I'm Shelby Bates. I'm here with Physician's Assistant Amy Mercer, and she's going to tell you about the greatest machine ever made. Now, tell us what some of the benefits are of this.
Well, this is our new iLipo machine.
Okay.
It stimulates the fat cells, so the fat's released out of the fat cells. It essentially shrinks the fat cells.
Really shrinks the fat cells. Now, doesn't that sound wonderful?
Yes.
Now, does that hurt?
No, it's totally painless.
Totally painless?
Yes, it's a non-invasive way to shrink those fat cells.
That's wonderful. How long does a treatment last?
A treatment is 20 minutes per body part. Some of the most common body parts are the stomach, the legs, the arms, the chin, and we even have several men doing their breast tissue.
And their stomachs too,
Yeah,
I'm
their
sure.
stomachs, definitely.
So this is for men and women alike.
Yes.
And how many treatments do you think they should have?
We typically receive results after the first treatment, but recommend up to 8 treatments.
After the first treatment, you can see results.
Yes.
That is amazing. This
Yes.
is so exciting. Would make you feel so much better about yourself. So
Yes.
simple, painless,
Yes.
almost like a spa visit. You just come and relax and let you take care of us. So
Yes.
what does it do? Does it make your stomach up here smaller, firmer? What does it really do?
Well, it shrinks the fat cells, so we see inch loss, and then we can also use this piece. It's a vacuum piece, and so it helps with the appearance of cellulite, and it does some skin tightening, body contouring.
That's wonderful. Tell everyone where they can find you.
We're in Miami, Oklahoma. We're behind the hospital in the physician's building, and we're also on Facebook. We have a lot of links to this machine. It's been on the doctors.
Great,
Dr.
so they can
Oz.
see more a little bit then.
Yes.
Also, can we have a phone number as well?
Yes, 918-542-8477.
Thanks so much, Amy.
You're welcome.
Here at Crossroads Chevrolet Cadillac, we're making your big-time experience even bigger.
Buy a newer car with better technology, better financing terms, and a similar or even lower monthly payment. And
We'll exchange.
we'll exchange.
I already said that.
I know, I just wanted to reinforce it. We'll exchange your older car. The Big Time Vehicle Exchange also offers reduced maintenance and repair costs, $2,000 trade assistance, engines, tires, and oil changes for life. That's big time. The Crossroads Big Time Vehicle Exchange. Get a newer car at a similar or possibly even cheaper car payment. Email exchange@crossroadsjoplin.com. Find new road.
Come on, you guys. Tickets?
Yep.
Lights. Off. Front door.
Locked.
Alarm system.
Armed.
Air conditioning.
75.
Entryway.
Clear.
Kitchen.
Turn around.
Why?
Monitor your home even when you're not home. Cox customers can add Home Life for as low as $29.99 a month and ask how to get up to a $200 prepaid card.
Every day is a weekend in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Get adventurous with a thrilling ride through the sky or relax in the natural beauty of the Ozarks. Take a step back in time as you stroll the quaint and quiet streets of this picturesque Victorian village. Enjoy relaxing spas, world-class dining, and an unforgettable nightlife. Come experience it all in Eureka Springs, your extraordinary 7-day-a-week escape.
And with coverage in the middle of anywhere, plus our best plan pricing, we're a better value than Verizon and AT&T.
Hell yeah! Who's this other wireless company?
Maria, this is US Cellular. We'll be happier here.
But our contract, Javier.
They will pay it off up to $350 per line.
$350.
Yep, $350.
Switch and we'll pay off your old contract. And for a limited time, activate a new smartphone to get a $150 US Cellular promotional card instantly.
Ram Rodeo Days are here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've roped and tagged a new Ram 1500. You can drive it home today for only $24,477. Plus, we've got Tradesman's, Bighorns, Mega Cab, Quad Cabs, Crew Cabs, and 2500s and 3500 in stock and ready to roll. Don't miss the specials during Rodeo Days at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, across from Walgreens in Carthage or CarthageCDJR.com. Car guys for life.
Se habla español.
And now from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with Carla Pisono.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get started with our Atlas Safe Room weather photo taken at a Joplin Outlaw game showing a beautiful rainbow. I love this. I'm getting so many photos of people at Joplin Outlaws, Joplin Blaster games, and they're seeing beautiful sunsets. And did anyone see the sunset that was over the Boston? What is it? Fenway? Check that out. Just Google the sunset. You're at Fenway. Is it Stadium? Ballpark? Fenway Park. That's what it is. It's pretty incredible. Anyway, Robert Haynes, this was great. Thanks for sending it in. Let's take a look at our headlines right now. Another hot day in the forecast is going to be hot, humid, just like all the past few days. Highs reaching into the low 90s with a heat index in the low 100s. But we do have a cold front that's going to enter the area late tonight, and that's going to bring us some rain, storms, and that will continue in through our Friday. And then we're left for a cooler but dry weekend to look forward to. Our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar not tracking anything. We're going to remain dry throughout the day today, but it's going to be very warm just like all the other days. Highs around 93 degrees with winds from the southwest. Getting a little bit breezy this afternoon. Tonight we'll see lows around 73, partly cloudy with chances for rain and storms entering the area late tonight into our Friday morning. We have rain and storms likely after 1 p.m. Highs tomorrow, though, only around 85 because that cold front is going to be moving through the area. As we head into our weekend, we're looking for a very, very nice weekend. Saturday and Sunday are going to be mostly sunny. Highs in the low 80s and our lows in the low 60s. So I think we're all going to appreciate a little bit of the cooler, more comfortable weather for this weekend. Things will start to warm back up as we start our next work week, though. Monday and Tuesday will be sunny. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. And by Wednesday, we'll remain in the upper 80s. But we do have more chances for rain and storms to enter the area on Wednesday. I do want to point out for the rain and storms that are entering the area for late tonight into our Friday, some of the storms have the potential to be strong to severe, so just be weather aware. But right now we're just looking at a good amount of rainfall. Some of the storms could produce some heavy rainfall, so flooding isn't also a concern. But we'll know more about this later this afternoon. So make sure to tune into KSN Local News at noon for updates.
And it would be great if we could have both duplicate nice weekends. Weekend nice this week and then again next weekend.
Wouldn't this Saturday be a perfect for 4th of July?
It would. Hopefully we can carry that over into next week. It's possible. It could happen. Let's take one last look at our local headlines. Freeman Health System hits a big milestone in its history. This week marks the 90th anniversary of the founding of Freeman Hospital. A gathering Wednesday morning honored the John W. Freeman family for donating the home at 20th and Sargent as the first hospital. Speakers say they started out with just 6 doctors and 19 nurses. Those numbers have grown to more than 350 physicians and 1,000+ nurses. They say the changes continue with improvements involving the Cancer Institute, Dialysis Center, and radiation treatment. Freeman great-granddaughter Kim Knight says her ancestors would be proud.
And I think that John and Florence, my great-grandparents who donated the home, would be amazed that it has grown to be this big and this important in Joplin.
Freeman Health System also received 3 official proclamations in honor of the anniversary that included recognition from the Joplin City Council, the State House of Representatives, and the State Senate. The event ended with a ribbon-cutting ceremony in front of the hospital. Coming up, we'll preview what's planned for tomorrow's edition of Local News Today.
And don't forget to join us on Facebook, Local News Today Facebook fan page. We'll be right back.
It's the big Red Hot Clear the Lot sale at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Save thousands with 0% financing for 72 months. Red Hot. New 2015 Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4s. Only $269 a month. Red Hot. New Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4s. Now only $199 a month. Just $199 a month. Don't worry about your credit. We're financing your future, not your past. During the Drive and Discover event and our Red Hot Clear the Lot sale. Only at the Frank Fletcher Superstore in Joplin.
Don't let the world get you down. Use a smile, not a frown. It doesn't take much to turn it all around. A simple act of kindness can brighten your whole day. Yeah, a little love goes a long way.
It's amazing what a little breakfast can do. Show your morning some love with 2 sausage McGriddle sandwiches for only $3.
Everyone's favorite little hotspot is doing it again. Outpost is giving you a chance to strike it rich. Lucky Strike Fridays in July. From 6 to 10 p.m., 3 names called every hour. Pick from the prize board to reveal your cash. Guests that received a Lucky Strike will go to the bonus round. Over $22,000 plus bonus round added. Come win your share Fridays in July. Outpost Casino, everybody's favorite little hotspot with big casino winnings. Highway 1010C on the Oklahoma-Missouri border.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
It's the Grand Slam Savings Event at Fletcher Nissan in Joplin. We're knocking it out of the park with 0% for 72 months. Save big on 8 new Nissan models with 0% up to 72 months. 38 mile per gallon Nissan Altimas, only $189 down, $189 a month. Brand new Nissan Versas for an incredible $179 down, $179 a month. And 8 models with 0% financing. Shop 24 hours a day at FletcherNissanStore.com.
That's Fletcher Nissan next to Rangeline Road in Joplin.
Welcome back, everybody, to local news today. We are almost to the weekend. It's our Baby Friday, Thursday.
Isn't that
we like to call
crazy?
it. It is. This week's gone by fast.
I know.
But that's what happens when you have a really good time.
That's right. And coming up tomorrow, we have a really great show planned. What's hitting the big screens this weekend in the box office preview.
Also, we'll award our final McDonald's office breakfast as well.
That's right. Just go to a Facebook page, look under the McDonald's logo, and post why your office wants a McDonald's breakfast. It's the last one.
And a preview of Carver Days at George Washington Carver National Monument. Thank you for beginning your morning with us, and don't forget, we'll be back today at noon.
Have a great morning. We'll see you then.